everybody, welcome to another episode of Legends of Mantica. This is my show for Kings of War 2nd edition. I'm here with Sue.
Yay.
Say hi.
Hi.
You're the better half of the man known as Terrainaholic.
There I am.
Bill, this is Sue. She is a very hard worker. Does a lot of volunteering for Kings of War and Mantica in general. Where have you worked? You've done some stuff at Gen Con?
Depticon?
Depticon, that's right, in Illinois. So you may have seen her playing Kings of War there in the past. So she's brought in 2,000 points of Dwarfs to play me with.
I did.
That's pretty exciting. There's some big monsters over there.
It is. Getting ready for Blood in the Sun next week.
Blood in the Sun, yeah, it's a big event. Where's that taking place?
In Chicago.
In Chicago?
Northbrook.
Cool. So if you guys are at Blood in the Sun, you see this, I hope you guys have a great time. I'll be playing my first ever 2,000 point game with my fully painted Kings of War Ogre army. So let's take a look at the armies. We'll roll up a mission, set the table, and get started. So here's Sue's 2,000 points of Dwarves. We've got these are hordes of ironclads. Then we've got 2 hordes of iron rifles. This one has the Jar of the Four Winds, which gives them the plus 12-inch range in the range attacks. We have a Blade of Slashing on this unit of Brock Riders. We've got some Earth Elementals and a Horde. Then we've got a Boomstick and a Diadem of Dragonkind Army Standard. And 2 Steel Behemoths. These are old Mage Knight minis and are just adorable. It's dwarves slaving a giant and shooting guns out of its shoulders. It's just amazing. So it is 2,000 points of dwarves. And here's my 2,000 points of ogres. I have a Grok Magok. I've got an army standard with the boomstick. And I've got 2 regiments of ogres with shields. A regiment of ogres with the was the Potion of the Caterpillar, the one that gives them Pathfinder. I've got a Brew of Keen-Eyedness, a horde of shooters, a horde of ogres with the Brew of Strength, a regiment of red goblins, and then 1, 2, 3 gigantes. That's my 2,000 points of ogres. We rolled loot, which means there will be 3 objective markers. One dead center on the table for 2, and then 3 over here, because we placed these 2 anywhere on the center line, not within 12 inches to each other. At the end of the game, the person that holds the most loot markers wins. They're worth 1 victory point each. Now you hold one by moving into contact with it, your unit picks it up. Your unit is then a max speed of 5 and cannot be wind blasted or pushed. You can leave the table with them and then count as controlling them at the end of the game. If you are destroyed, you place it anywhere in your footprint. And these are all that matters. So if we can hold these, then we win the game. If we don't hold them, then we lose. So Sue and I will dice off right now to see who is deploying first. And it's going to be your choice. Pick side and or who deploys first.
I'll stay over here.
Okay. And I assume I'm deploying first. A unit?
Sure.
Okay. And we're deployed across the main battle line. We've got Iron Guard, Steel Behemoth.
Ironclad.
Sorry, Ironclad. Other Ironclad. Is this the Boomstick over here or the?
No, that's the dragon.
Diadem of the Dragon, the Breath of one. Then we've got the
Boomstick
Elementals, Boomstick BSB with the first unit of Iron Rifles, Jar of the Four Winds Iron Rifles, Brock Riders, Blade of Slashing, and the other Steel Behemoth on the flank. From my side, we've got Warrior Regiment, Red Goblins, Giant, and Grok. Warrior Horde with the, what's that one got? They've got the Brew of Strength, BSB with the Lightning Bolt, then we've got the Boomstick, sorry. Then we've got a Horde with the Caterpillar, we've got the Brew of Keen-Eyedness, unit of shooters, Gigante, and another regiment. Turn the first, and we're going to roll right now to see who is going first. Green dice will be mine, orange dice will be Sue's.
Ugh.
Oh, I did worse! It's you. First unit, it's going to be these guys.
Yep, they're going to move 8.
Okay, so just making a march. Whoop.
He'll go at the double.
At the double, okay. And he's movement
4.
4, so he goes 8 as well. Cool, Steel Behemoth. At the double for some more Iron Guard, Iron Shield, Ironclad. It's always iron something with these guys.
Well, the Iron Guard are defense 6.
That's right, they're the really good ones.
Okay, these guys shamble. They're only 5.
So no marching, yep, so they just go 5, but they can if you had some kind of...
and they have Pathfinder.
Ooh, Pathfinder's good. So. The BSB, just taking a regular move, going forward. They have reload, so they won't be shooting this turn, but it'll get them potentially closer to being in range.
It's going to move up.
Okay, moving up. And...
these guys are just going to move.
Okay, Steel Behemoth and the Brock Riders. Brock Riders are movement. Well, he'll go 8, yeah, because he's
going to go 8 to get out of the way. And they're just going to move.
There's 7?
They're 8.
8. Oof. Fast.
But I don't think they're going to go double.
Okay, so he's going to move and do a pivot.
Yep.
Looks good. Movement's done. Shooting. Looking for some leader point 36 inches on this Jar of the Four Winds shooting unit. Ooh, and they are just in range of the Red Goblins. Sounds good. Looking for 20 shots here. 4s to hit with the rifles.
Fives.
5s, okay. Big numbers, no whammy. 1s, 2s, and 3s, and 4s go away. 7 hits. Piercing 1. Goblin. Defense 3.
Piercing
so
2.
2s.
Yeah,
Piercing 2. Doesn't even matter. Piercing, I'm dead.
There you go.
So how many's that?
All of them is 7.
Okay. So a 5 will shake them, which they do, and I cannot reroll that for inspiring, so these guys are going to be stuck there next turn. All right, so there's turn 1 dwarves done. We've wavered my red gobos. Nobody wants that. But now it's time to move into murdering range. All right, it's turn the first. We're going to do some marching. So these guys are going to march 12, so 8 with the first move. Get them to here, whoop, and then I can go 4 more, which is going to put me right here, but we're going to stay outside of 8. Because nobody wants to get charged by dwarves. Gigante's gonna do the same thing. Just go hang out at the, hey, guess what? We're gonna party in a minute line. Now it's time to party with these guys. They have the caterpillar, so they can move through these ruins freely. So they're gonna go 8 to the edge here, and then 4 more is gonna march them on top of this. They're gonna claim that marker. So they're gonna be right there. We're gonna get a halt order and not move, because moving is a terrible idea when you are those guys. Then we're gonna do some more marching and go 8. Whoa, hi everybody. And then a little bit more, but not so close that we get into Steel Behemoth Town, because that's a place we don't want to live. We are going to move this fella. He's going to, whoops, hey, stop that. We're going to turn a little bit. We're not going to march. We're just going to move our 6, hanging out over here. And then we'll nimble a little bit and just stare down the Steel Behemoth. My usual tactic is apply Grog Magog, and that works pretty good. But we don't want to be within 12 of these guys, or sorry, 10 of these guys, because they charge really good. These guys only charge 8, so we're not super worried about them. But it does mean that we have to worry about other things. So what we're gonna do, when you live in a shoe, is just move forward with these guys to here, and to here, whoop. There's 7. Grog's gonna march back in between them, like so. This unit is just going to move, I guess, because they can move through their friends, 6. Like so, and be finished. That is that. We've basically just given you this flank, but we're gonna make this fight about 2 objectives rather than 3. And it's time to shoot some guns. Boomstick o'clock. Boomstick, definitely within 24. We're gonna put some lightning bolts in that Steel Behemoth because it looks terrifying and dangerous and covered in guns. 4+. I hit 3 times. Piercing 3. Piercing 1, so I need 5 to do damage to this thing, because that's just terrifying. You'd think it was made from steel, it'd be subject to electricity. It's clearly not, though. So I do 1 wound. Other guns. I think we put the big guns into you. I think it's the only way we win. Or, put the guns over here. What do we do, Ash? What do we do? Put the guns over here. We're gonna put the rest of the crossbows into this guy. It'll be 4s because of my keen-eyedness, but through my own troops here, get a little bit of cover, so it's gonna be on 5s. So here we go. 5s to hit, 18 shots. Not El Terrible. Some misses though. Piercing 2. Defense on those ironclads, sorry, is 5. So 3s to wound. That looks like 4 wounds. That looks like my shooting phase and the end of turn 1. I've claimed 1 objective, 2 are up for grabs. Here we go. Riders.
Yep, they're gonna pivot.
Yep, pivot and go 8.
And
Do you get there? Not
No.
quite.
I don't.
Do you want to pivot a little bit more so that you avoid the
Yes.
woods? There you go.
There you go. Oops,
There you
sorry.
go. That's okay. This guy's gonna pivot, move 4, and claim an objective, almost. Force the issue.
I'm gonna force you.
Okay, are you gonna pivot first and go 4, or where do you want to be at the end of this, I guess is the question. But you'd expose your flank, really. Or you could just stay exactly where you are and not expose your flank. Shambling forward with these fellas.
Yep, go after that one.
Moving on up.
To the east side.
That's right. Realized I forgot to see if we
18 to 20.
if we could boxcar this guy. No, we don't. We forgot because I did do a wound last turn, and then these guys over here, I don't worry with them. Last little bit. So you guys not bothering shooting this turn. Everybody's gonna move up and march. While the movement's done, we're gonna do some breath weapon now into this horde of ogres from this Steel Behemoth on 4s. 1s, 2s, and 3s go away. Any kind of piercing?
Nope.
Okay, so it's on 5s you wound. Defense 5. 5 to plus. Looks like, woo, nice roll. 4 wounds. All right, so that's the end of the shooting phase. Everybody else moved, so 4 wounds. You can waver me on an 11, and you don't. So we are going to apply murder to this regiment with this horde, this giant, and this regiment. With Caterpillar, I can come out, pivot, and go. These guys can just go straight in, so we're just going to do that. Sharing the space as best they can. That's going to be divided up equally. These 3 units are going to triple charge the Earth Elementals. We've already checked range. Grok's within 12 of his leader point, and these guys are both well within 14. So we're going to go share the space as much as possible. We cannot grab the loot counter on the way, because you have to end your move over top of it. So we're going to go shablam, shablam, and shablam. These fellas are going to march. They can go 12, and they're going to end on top of ye old objective and grab it. So they have a loot counter now. Next up, this horde is going to have to take one for the team, unfortunately, and they're going to march and go force the issue just to block in all these charges. I might as well charge. I don't even know why I did that. I'm just going to charge Steel Behemoth, because I might as well get some wounds in before it charges me. This unit's going to stand still. This guy is going to, I guess, just move and nimble a little bit. Yeah, we're going to go up 6. And just pivot slightly because we don't have to worry about hit mods anyway. Throw it around the shooters. These fellas right here are going to halt as well because they have arrows, so why not just shoot somebody? These guys, there's some dudes in the way, but I can get a line onto this regiment on the hill. So that's going to be normally on 4s because of keen-eyedness, 5s because of the cover. 18 shooter shots on 5s. 1s, 2s, and 3s go away. And 4s, I don't know. I just said things. So that's going to be 7 hits, crushing strength, piercing 2, defense 5+, so 3s to wound. And we managed to get 5 wounds in that unit. Well, same target. It's going to be 3 shots on 4s, because always on 4s. 1, piercing 1, so that's going to be on a 4, not a 1. So 5 wounds total. What's the nerve on these guys?
21-23.
21-23. Looking for boxcars. That's not even close to boxcars. No. It's a double at least.
Yeah.
I completely forgot to shoot these guys. Not that I think it's going to matter, but...
Go ahead and shoot.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered because I already did my nerve test. I get 1. I think I have more dice than that. It doesn't really matter. All right, so on to some combat. I have to remember they have guns next time. Yeah, and they also have 10 shots, which is important too. So let's do the big show. So we'll do the giants at the same time. They get D6 plus 6 each, so 2D6 plus 6 attacks. That's, oh, you're doing great, guys. Doing super. So that's 15. 4s to hit these guys. Not terrible, not great. I get 6, it looks like. Crushing strength 3, so winning on 3s against defense 6. Because they're terrifyingly hard to wound. That's 6 wounds though. Now Grog Magok, save the day, buddy. You can do this. Grog Magok's gonna get, looks like 5 hits. Those will each turn into D3. So 5 turns into 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Crushing strength 3, so 3s. Oh, that's a lot of 1s. Good thing he's not vicious. 6, so that's a 12 wounds total. All right, so that's gonna be a total of 12. 13 because of brutal, and you have 18 to blow up, yeah? So you have 5 to explode you. Do it! Yes, and then you're nearby inspiring, so I imagine you're gonna force me to reroll that. And you still blow up on a 9. Kaboom! All right, so now the important stuff. We are going to slam into people because we need to make some charges get decisive here. So, yeah, because I can block some stuff. So we're going to go forward with that giant. Actually, sorry, we're going to reform with that giant like this. Whoop. We're going to go forward with this giant, and he's going to end up going 2. So just popping forward like that. And then we're going to back up D3 with Grok. Backing up D3. He goes back 2, so he's going to end up back like this. Combat the first, combat the second, this warrior horde into your Steel Behemoth. 18 hitting on 3s against Mr. Steel Behemoth. He doesn't have anything like ensnare or anything like that. Nothing crazy. Okay. 1s and 2s go away. I'll reroll that because it's cocked, even though it hits. 1s and 2s go away. And that one goes away. And crushing strength 2 because the brew of strength. So defense 6, I need 4s to wound. Come on, big money, no whammy. Oh, that's not great. That's 5 wounds. 6 total, 7 because of brutal. And what's your nerve?
18-20.
18-20. Oh, so I can't blow you up, but I can waver you on a 11. Oh, wait, 12. No, that's a total of, because I got 6 goes to 7. That's a total of 17, it's not quite enough. Second inch, whoop. Last Gigante, the Fire Princess gets 2 plus 6 is 8 attacks. It's going to be on 4s. Not too shabby. She's mad apparently. And then crushing strength 3. So your defense is 4. No, those are the Iron Guard 5. So it's still 2s. Ironclad. I can't get it right, Sue. I'm sorry. It's total of 6 wounds. I've got this regiment now that will swing. They've got 9 attacks, crushing strength 1. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on +1, so on 4s. Let's see what we get here. Crushing strength. Looks like 3 more. So 13 total now, and then this last horde gets 18 dice. Hitting on 3s. 1s and 2s get to go away. Uh-oh. And then wounding on 3s, crushing strength 2 against defense 5. Those are going to... I'm just... Oh my goodness. Okay, it's just raining body parts apparently. So that's going to be 5, 10 more. So it puts you at 23. What is your nerve?
Don't run ones.
Okay, no ones. Oh, half a 1. That's a 6, and they explode. These guys are going to reform at the center. Whoop, like this. El Gigante is going to also reform. This unit is going to surge D6, go 2, and go like that. Bottom of 2, I've got 2 loots now. You're about to grab 1, and we go into top of 3. Charge Steel Behemoth's going to go into this unit of ogres. Nothing we can do about that. So he's going to slam in. This unit's going to go center to center against this unit, or this giant. These 2 units are going to just halt so they can shoot, and then you've got a...
They have the boomstick.
Oh yeah, they can all see over it too because I'm huge. I'm a general.
He has the other one.
Yep.
And
You guys are just going to make a move, and then they can pivot, and that way the second wave of Steel Behemoth can come up and grab the loot. You want to pivot like that, like this. Yeah, just that way you can get a wider arc. That makes sense. Moving over here, you can threat the loot next turn. Shooting phase time. Yeah, you're going to start shooting with Gigante.
Yep.
Makes sense. All the guns in the world. So 20 shots on 5s from the rifles, piercing 2.
Yep.
Big numbers.
There's one.
Looks like close to 6. 6 to hit. And you got +2, so it's going to be defense 5, becomes 3s actually.
3s? Okay.
Yeah, you're good on 3s. But you roll nothing but 4s, so he takes 6
that's awesome.
wounds. This one to hit for these guys because they got to shoot to their friends with a leader point. So on 6s, that'll be 2 more, 3 more. And then on 3s, it'll wound with crushing strike, piercing 2. Looks like 2 more, so I'm at 8.
This one?
Diadem of Dragonkinds, always hitting on 4s. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then wounding on 5s, because defense 5 on that giant. Trying to get this guy laid low. 3, oh my goodness, he's at 11. 3 more from the boomstick, lightning bolts, always hitting on 4s. 2 more, piercing 1, so 4s to wound. Nope, nothing. And that's all your shots, because he's in melee and he's way too far away.
What's his nerf?
I'm at 11, 17, 19.
And what?
He's at 11, so you need a 6. I'll make you
10?
reroll that, because Grok's there with Inspiring. That's 7, so 7 plus 11 is 18. He is wavered. So wavered, but Fury's going to let him charge. So that looks like the shooting phase over. Melee, you've got a charge here and a charge here. Nice.
25.
25. Okay, hitting on 4s or 3s? I think it's
4s.
Yeah. 4s against El Gigante. 1, 2s, and 3s go in. 5s to wound now with a scary, huge amount of hits. Woo, not too shabby. You got 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7 will kill me, 10 will waver me. It doesn't really matter though. I can't reroll waivers, but I'm Furied, so I get to recharge anyway. An inch, whoops. Okay. And then you got your charge over here with your Steel Behemoth. D6 plus 20 attacks, because reasons. Okay, go for it. D6 plus 20. Oh my goodness. 22. Tell me it at least hits on like 5s or something. Okay, that's not so bad. 5s and 6s, this is bananas. Well, I'm fighting a car giant thing.
5.
I guess that makes sense. Cincos, and it's crushing strength of bananas probably,
3.
I imagine. 3? Okay, yeah. So wounding on 2s. And hits, needing 2s with crushing strength 3. This thing is so crazy. 2s. Looks like 9. So I'm at 13. See if you can do it. 17, 4 plus you destroy me. Let's see if I'm in range for my Inspiring. All right, 1, 2, or 3. Roll 1, 2, or 3. Nah, they're destroyed. So that's going to be exploded. What do you like to do as a reaction?
I think I'm just going to...
Well, you're going to get flank charge otherwise. Remember, they have Caterpillar, which means they're not even going to stop. So pivoting.
Yep.
Yeah, bringing the front in so you don't get flank charge. So bottom of 3, I've lost a horde. Let's see what we can do to bring this back. So, let's do some charges. Where do we want to go? What do we want to do? Well, I think this giant is going to charge them. So with 1 pivot during my charge, going to go like that, and then go straight in and end. 3. These guys are all going to charge this unit. Grok's going to go bloop. He's going to go bloop. And then these guys can wheel bloop and go in. and close. All right, so we are going to do a pivot on these guys. Whoops, and then go 6, like so. Giant's gonna pivot like this, and then go like so to here. Whoops. These guys are just gonna stay where they are. I think it's shooting phase time, so these, sorry, actually, we're gonna do one more thing. This guy's gonna move, because I just wanna get him out of the way. Whoop, like that, and he'll pivot, so we can shoot Steel Behemoth. All right, so starting with this unit, 18 shots. You're no longer in cover, so I should be able to just get you on 4s. All right, so here we go, on 4s now. Taking away the 1s, 2s, and 3s. Piercing 2, defense 6, so I still need 4s to wound. That's the shooter unit. It's going to be 3 more wounds, taking you up to 9. 10 shots from these red goblins into the Brock Riders, hitting on 5s. Well, that's pretty good. Not bad for goblins. And then the defense on the Brock Riders is 5, I imagine? Or 4? 4, all right, so 4s from bows. 2 wounds. And this guy's lightning bolt into the Steel Behemoth on 4s all the time. 1 hits, piercing 1, so 5s. 1 wound, so he goes to 10 wounds. 18, 20 on an 8, I'll waver him. On a 10, I will blow him up. That's a 7, which does nothing. Can't even waver these guys, because they're unwaverable psychos, berserkers on badgers. Right, let's do some murdering. We're going to start over here with this warrior regiment. They've got 9 attacks into that unit of Ironclad. I'll get this name right eventually. Hitting on 3s. 1s and 2s go away. Crushing strength 1, so wounding on 4s. There's 5 hits. There's 3 wounds, 3 so far. El Gigante, he gets 11 attacks this time. Hitting on 4s. 1s, 2s, and 3s go away. Crushing strength 2. So, 3 rather, so 2s. So that's going to be 6 more wounds. Grog Magok, he's going to hit, I'm going to reroll that because it's not flat. He's going to hit 6 times, which turns into D3. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wounding on 2s, crushing strength 3. Let's see what we can do for damage. That's going to be another 8. So that puts you at 22. What's your nerve?
21, 23.
Okay, so Snake Eyes to live. Force me to reroll it because you've got your banner right there. And they're kaboom. Going to go forward D6 with him. They're going to go 5, and they're just going to stop right in front of your friend over here because they can't hit him. Like that. I'm going to go forward D6 with Grog Magok. And go 5 as well. So we're going to go past this unit. Like so. Dante's just going to reform and spin like that. Last combat of the turn, over here, I get D6 plus 6 into this unit. It's going to be 11 on 4s from this giant. And then crushing strength 3. So 2s. That's going to be 5. I can't roll an 18, so if I can roll boxcars, I can waver these guys. And I don't. So 5, and that's it. Wanted to turn 4 dwarves. Moving up forward, this guy. Whoop. This guy's just going to go stand on top of this. You might as well stand a little bit further, just in case you can shoot someone by pivoting. Okay. These guys are just going to charge in. So breath weapon irrelevant. And these guys want to charge. We already did the measurement. You can thread the needle here and not be disordered during your charge. Because they couldn't pivot anymore and close the gate, I end up nudging to you. And that's your charge. Pivot just so you can breath weapon me?
Yep.
Okay. Thing the first breath weapon into this unit of 2-handed weapon guys. 10 shots on 4s.
Oh, that was
Looks like
good for you, bad for me.
3.
Yep.
And then defense 4+, because these guys have great weapons. 1. With the center point going through a friendly unit, these guys can shoot my goblins, but they're going to get a -1 to hit. So it's on 6s. Still not too bad. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then crushing strength 2, so 2s. Not that you don't win these guys kind of on 2s anyway. So that's 4. 5. Kind of anything, because I think that's the end of your shooting phase. And these guys explode.
Well, I have a breath weapon.
Oh, sorry, you have 1 more breath weapon left. My bad. Sorry, and they're on 12 wounds.
6, 8, 10. Because I don't think I can do anything with the lightning bolt.
No, because you're behind a unit the same size as you. Yep. And everybody you can see
even if I went like that,
he's bigger. You could do him. No, because he's bigger. He's a bigger size. So if you'd individualed, you could do that. That'd be fine.
Okay, so 10.
Yeah, we'll just say you did that. And then over here, 10, 4s.
2, 4,
6. That's right. And it's crushing strength nothing, so 5s. Or piercing nothing, so 5s. 1. All right, and then lightning bolt on Grok. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Piercing 1, so on 4s. He's wounded. Tests. You force 1 on Grok. If you boxcar him, you could waver him. Negative. Same on these guys. If you boxcar, you could waver them. Nope. This unit of goblins, just roll anything and they go home. That's anything. Guys, you can waver on boxcars and you don't.
No.
Charge over here, so you get 20 attacks. Hits. Hit 5s to wound against Mr. Gigante. 2 is all you need. He's now at 13 wounds. Immediate test, he's 17-19. Whoa, he's fine. He lives. Ruh-roh. 6 attacks in this giant now from the Brock Riders. On 4s. Threading the needle with the Brock Riders. 1 season 3s go away. So Thunderous 1, winning you on 4s now. Vicious rerolling 1s. Getting some Vicious there, so reroll those 1s. Looks like it. Oh, that was totally worth it. So the 1 season 3s go away.
6,
10? 10? 17. Roll anything and he explodes. Don't roll Snake Eyes. Reroll it. Grok's there. Ah, he's gone.
yes.
Overrun, back up, or reform. Your choice. Reforming? That makes sense. Yep. Sending it stays where it is. That's okay. 2 wounds. So, let's do that thing that we do with Grogmagok. He's going to declare a charge in the flank of this unit because he's got line of fire. Coop. This guy is going to countercharge because it's like my last gasp anyway, so I might as well. Charge your BSB with this fella. Whoop. Like so. I guess they would go into the middle. We will pivot and go 6 over here with him. Whoop. Charging with my Caterpillar boys. They like to Caterpillar. Take a march. So they're going to go 12, 8, and we'll just stay there. That's fine. She's going to just actually walk 7 and then pivot 90. I think we forgot the nerve test here. Yeah, that doesn't matter. We'll just keep it as it was. But I'm pretty sure, I forgot. I shot him a whole bunch of times with the shooters and these guys, and I don't think I nerve tested, but it's fine. And
You won't live after that.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure this is gonna do it anyway. So now I'm a shooting phase. We're gonna put some lightning bolts in these Brock Riders because you don't make friends with salads. There's 1, and crushing strength, good. Just 1, doesn't wound. 18 shots on 4s now. Leader point does not go through my model. 18 4+ shots. 1s, 2s, and 3s go away. That's 6. Not what we need. Crushing strength 2, or sorry, piercing 2 against these guys. They're 4+, I think. Yep. So 2s. They take 5 more wounds. Go to 7. All my guns. So let's do some melee. We're gonna go over here with 18 attacks. This again, hitting on 3s. Yeah, I think forgetting that nerve test was moot. And then crushing strength 2, so winning on 4s. 17 goes to 3, 4, 5, 22. Nerve test. Feral Snake Eyes, you live. I don't, and he explodes. We're gonna go forward D6 and go up 1 inch. He comes out. And good old Caterpillar potions. Do this unit of warriors. They have many axes to show you, and 9 attacks, hitting on 3s against this little BSB. And then crushing strength 1 was his defense. Is it 5? Mm-hmm. Okay, so 4s to wounds. Only 2 wounds. 8, 10 with 2 wounds. I need 8 to blow you up, a 6 to disorder you. That's a 4, does nothing. So we're gonna back up and stay there. Grogmagok, he's gonna get 14 attacks now because he's in your flank and he is not an individual. So that's gonna be on 3s. This is where he does bad things. Ruh-roh. Okay, so that's gonna be 11 that turn into D3.
A bajillion.
This is Grogmagok's mad. Oh no. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 hits. Strength 3, first 13, 12, plus more, 12, so 24 wounds. And then no Snake Eyes. Nope, and then rerolling because you got your BSBs. He's exploding them. And he's going to reform to just not get savaged by the Brock Riders. Like that. Gigante, final charge of the turn. He's going to go and get 10 attacks. First to hit here. And then crushing strength 3. So there's 4 hits, 2s to wound. Wounds you 4 times. So that goes up to 9 wounds. Waver you on 21, which means I need a 12. Not even close. 4, top of 5. Rear charger on this ogre unit. So of course, Even though Croc is waving to come get some, he's not being listened to apparently. Did you want a front charge with him as well? You might as well just get the extra attacks. Yep. You're gonna breathe instead. Okay. So he's gonna nimble.
Can't.
Oh yeah, you're disordered. Yeah, you're disordered. You might as well charge in because you're disordered.
Take my 2.
Trying to face with lightning. These could both charge this giant if you want. He can charge 8, even though he's max move 5 right now because he's carrying the relic or the loot. So one shooting thing. He charged in, yeah? Because he can't shoot this turn, you might as well. All right, so you're going straight in with some lightning bolts, 3 times on 4s. Not once. Shooting done, so now right into melee. You're gonna double this guy's attacks. So he gets 40 attacks right now on 4s. This is our behemoth's bananas.
D6 plus 20.
D6 plus 20. So and then double that. So roll. Let's see what you get. You get
3.
23, so 46 attacks. Here we go. How many are you rolling at once? 26. Okay, let's do this. Sorry, 23 times 2, 46. Yeah. So hitting on 5s.
Yep. 5s.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6 maybe? 5 with the first one, and then 23 more. More 5s. Yeah, it's easier to pull the 5s out at this point.
Yeah.
And crushing strength.
Roll 5s like nobody.
3. So here we go. So 2s now with lots of dice. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die on snakes because once I get over 19, this doesn't matter. 2s. I'm at a wound level bananas, so just don't roll snake eyes. Yeah, the attacks from the other ones are just irrelevant at this point. Just don't roll snakes. I'm dead. Kaboom! D3 with the steel behemoth, just to keep the relic safe, for the loot safe. Goes back 3. He moves back, and then they can move backwards if you want. That's about it.
You can pivot on your center, and as long as you're free
Yeah.
of his.
If you don't end on top of him, you can pivot.
Yep.
Okay.
Because you can pivot through friendly units, you just can't end on top. So center going like this.
Yep.
Okay. 2 attacks from that guy or 1?
1.
1! Get him! 4s? 3s? 7s?
5.
Oh man, okay. 5s, get him. Get him, he's mad. No, he's cowering right now.
However,
You do get 60,
26 times 3.
78?
But-
26 3 times. I'm pretty sure I'm dead, but let's just do the dice, see what happens. That's it. 1, 2, and 3s go away. So the first one was lots. The second roll.
16.
So 16 for the first one. Oh my goodness. 14 with the first roll. And then the second roll. 14 plus 1, 2, and 3s go away. 28 now, another 14. Doing pretty good. Last roll.
28.
Big numbers, no whammy. Well, look, you even stacked dice there. That's cool.
Yeah.
14, because you're apparently only able to roll 14s. And that means you're at 42. So 21 twice.
I don't think I have that many dice.
There's 1, so 4s. This is just bonkers. Maybe take out the hits. Oh yeah, you played a slash and you could have rerolled 1 dice, that's right. Roll 1 dice again. Go for it. Totally mattered. So you get 42. Sorry, 22 for the next roll. So take out your 1s, 2s, and 3s. Because it's going to be relevant, Sue. It's going to be relevant after this many hits. It's totally going to be relevant.
I haven't remembered the whole game.
So
Why
you've
now?
got 7 with the first one, and then roll them all again and add a dice. 7 plus big numbers, big numbers. 1, 2s, and 3s go away. Because your thunderous 1. Yeah, it's irrelevant. You're over my wound total at this point.
Well, and I'm vicious,
Yeah,
so.
and you're vicious. Oh, that's right. You can roll your once Fred with that as well. Doesn't even matter. Oh, it doesn't roll snake eyes. Inspiring, live. No, again, 1. No, he lives. He's exploded. So dead.
It's over there.
So, thinking about where you face, there's really not a good place to face here. But you could back up, and I think it's probably your best bet because you get Grok in your front. And you're going to back up 5. That's pretty good. That's definitely put Grok in the front because that will put you here. Back your units can be right there.
Well, it wouldn't go the whole 5. You go back D3.
D3.
Oh, D3, sorry, that's right. So you go back 3 instead, which would put you there, which is still, I think, well, putting Grok in the front. Yeah, for sure. Automatically got the loot counter, and we go to the bottom of 5. Well, let's do some obvious stuff here. The first, we are going to flank charge with these fellas. Armagok will front charge you, and that's going to be that for that charge. We're going to leave him out. So 7's going to go over here. They have Pathfinder because of their Caterpillar potion, so they're just going to fly in. He'll pivot, and then go to your leader point like that. You're going to go, 8 to there, and then another 6. We'll put us 14, whoop, like so. 90, like that, and then, well, not quite actually, like that, and then walk 6, like so. I'll walk up 6 with him, and then pivot with nimble. We double pivot if we want, we're just gonna go like that. Don't really have a target with these guys this turn, so we're gonna pivot on our center, and then go 6, and just end up over here, still on the hill. The clock, we are height 2, you're height 1 behind this hill, so I can't shoot you with lightning bolts. I could shoot these guys with lightning bolts, and I think that's a better play, because I could potentially, I don't think I can rout you. No, your 23 is your high point, but I could waver you, so let's try it. Lightning bolt into your rifles, hit once, just need to cause a wound here. Piercing 1, I do, so that's going to be 10 wounds now, and you are 21, 23, yeah?
Yeah.
So an 11 or 12, I waver you. 10, close. Combat, things the first. Let's see what Grog Magok brings to the party. He's got 7 attacks in the front, hitting on 3s. He's getting tired. And then turns into Blasty 3. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 7, which is his base attacks. Winning on 2s, crushing strength 3. He does 6 more wounds, so you're at 13. I get 36 attacks in the flank from ye old double hand weapon guys. 18 on 3s. 1s, 2s, and 3s go away. Sorry, 1s and 2s go away. So first roll is 5, 10. Second roll, same thing. Hitting on 3s. 10 becomes plus 13, 23. Strength 2, so defense 4 becomes 2 plus. You are now at wound count irrelevant. Yeah, so that's plus 19, so you're at 32. so not today, guys. They kaboomed, but I'll reroll it because you got a guy in range, and they're kaboomed. Kaboom. Units, and they're going to back up D3, because why not? Go back 1. Whoop. Grog Magok is just going to spin the face, like so. The play here is, can we explode these guys enough to make them rout and drop the relic? So you've got, yeah, you got your breath weapon. Go for that. 4s.
Yep.
And that will be on 4s now, because I don't have shields. So 3 puts me at 4 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got lightning bolts, 3 on 4s. Crushing strength 1, so 3s. That puts me at 2 more, so 6. Try the 4 wins on these guys, so 20 shots, 6s because of the hill. Put them in cover. And 6s, you can do it! 1, 2. 2 though, so winning on 2s. 1, so they are at 7 wounds total. If you boxcar me, I'm dead. Go for it, boxcars! No, think about that. That destroys me. Yeah, I'm not 19, so reroll it because Rock's there. Less than 10, or I'm getting tired of the game. No, those snake eyes are fine. Stuff first, charges. This unit I've already checked range. We're going to charge this individual. So slam into there. We're up to the leader points. Sorry, just at 2. He 14, already in arc. We're going to go over here. Blah, blam. We're going to go up 6 and just pivot with nimble. Oh, you're so heavy on that side. Okay, he's facing you. But his banner's metal and therefore heavy. Grok's just going to back up half, so 3 there. We'll halt on the shooters. Shooters are going to put some guns into your guns. All right, so it's 18 shots on 4s because of my brew of keen-eyedness. Oops. And let's see what we can see. Oh, come on now. Don't be so squirrely, green dice. Oh, so you don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. I know this looks harder than it is. Here we go. 4s. 1s, 2s, and 3s go away. And that's a tremendous roll of 6. Crushing strength 2. So I do 5 more wounds. Lightning time. 4s. Ha! Didn't even matter. And then, sorry, 21, 23 you said. So I need a 8 to blow you up. And a 7 for anything else. That's a 7, which is just wavered, so you can't shoot. El Gigante, she's gonna go. She gets D6 plus 6 against your standard. She gets, oh, she's mad. She had to walk all the way over the battlefield to get there, and she blames you for it. Yeah, so here we go, 12 attacks. Hitting on 4s. 4s! Oh, she's gonna show you the sharp end of the sharp stick. And 2s, crushing strength 3. That's 5 wounds, so you are 8, 10. So 5 plus, he blows up. 3, 8, you are wavered. Back 1. And then over here, I've got 9 attacks from Angry Ogres on 3s. Crushing strength 1. So on 5 or 4? think they're 5, yeah.
5.
5K, so 4s. There's 4 more, so you get a 6 total. On a 4+, you explode. You explode, but you are inspiring. You even inspire yourself, he still explodes. Kaboom. Plus, Cade keeps going for another turn. It does. We play a turn 7. Turn 7 for the Dwarves doesn't really happen because he's wavered, so can't move. And this BSB is disordered from taking wounds. And then he's kind of stuck. He can't go 4 inches and still breath weapon because he'd end up on top of his own unit. My turn 7 would just be apply giant and then stand around. So I'll have 1, 2 loot counters to your 1, and that'll end the game for the ogres. Thanks so much, Sue.
Yeah, it was fun.
So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We did do a 7th turn, small margin of victory, a very short margin between the win and the loss there, because you had that right at the very end, and I managed to grab it back on turn 5 or 6. Beautiful army. I love your steel behemoths. What are they from? Just so people know, because they're going to look for them. Mage Knight, okay. And they're probably available through like Mage Knight trading sites and eBay and stuff like that.
Mage Knight's a dead system.
It is dead system, yeah. So you can. It'd probably be
Troll and Toad.
eBay.
Troll and Toad. You said an eBay would be the 2 places to try and find them. Cool. So if you guys are looking for that as a steel behemoth, it's kind of perfect because it's covered in guns, it's covered in dwarves, and it's incredibly dangerous in close combat. But doesn't hit very well because it's blind with chains in its eyeball sockets.
Right?
It's not the best. Those aren't nice dwarves. Like, I don't know who those dwarves are, but there's some like serious like human rights repercussions into what they're doing. It's terrible.
Awesome.
I hadn't played Loot before, or even in a long time, and it was a really interesting 2001 game. So in 2 weeks, you'll be able to see the next game, which is against Bill, the Terrainaholic himself, and his Empire of Dust. So tune in then for more Legends of Mantica. Thanks again for coming in, Sue. It was super fun. We'll see you guys soon. If you are at local Kings of War events in the Chicago and Illinois area, I'm sure you'll see you and Bill there.
Yes.
All right, so we'll see you soon. Until then, I'm Ash. This is Sue at Board Gaming.